What a job there.
So Cobb leading the way for the Cougars right now. Ross has it. He's going to give it back outside to Shepard. 2:44, 21-16 is your score. Long back over to Shepard. Bounce pass into Elijah Sanders. Shepard back outside to Ross. He's picked up by Prince. Spin move outside, puts it up for Shepard. No good air ball, but there's Shaq. No, correction, that is Ross. Picks up the pieces for Shaq, and Ross is credited with the easy offensive rebound and 2-point shot.
And Coach Medlin likes what he sees. Had a big smile on his face just then.
7 points for Ross right now. 2:13 remaining in the first half. DeRosa puts it up, tries to bank it in. No good. Sanders gets the defensive rebound. He gives it over to Long. Step move, gets it outside to Ross. Gets inside, puts it up. A little erratic, and it's going to be out of bounds against the Comets.
Throws the ball away. 4-1 coming in for the Cougars. A.J. Smalls and T.J. Walton. What were you saying?
I like the aggressiveness by Ross, just a little bit erratic there. He had some pieces to kind of throw the ball away, but it will be the Cougars basketball. 2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Yes.
23-16 is your score. Walton has the basketball now. He gets past Sanders and Shepard, and it tipped by, there's Long. He has it, goes up against DeRosa, puts it up for the layup, and it's going to be good.
25-16, 9-point lead.
Woo-wee.
How about it? What a great job. Jaquan Ross looking good. Javante Long looking good. Baskets and counting it at the line, and they're going to call what the referees are doing here. Are they going to take this away? We have a technical foul on number 4 of Elijah. Well, I think it's on Smalls. No,
it's on
Elijah Shepard for Clayton.
Yeah, it was just he kept the ball away from the referee, so that is a technical.
I think maybe they're kind of trying to talk things over here.
Yeah, no, that was a technical. I mean, he made a great play, good hustle play, and he was got a little bit excited. Again, that's high school players. Remember, we are in high school, but it will be a technical. So number
3 will go to the line. Yeah. Khalik Cobb, 6'2", guard senior, technical foul shots, 2 counting.
Missed the first.
So I don't say it was anything bad that Elijah Shepard did, per se. It was just...
No, he just threw the ball away from the referee, so that's automatic technical.
Right.
And kind of a delayed game situation. So Watsashak comes in the ball game, and out comes Elijah Sanders.
1:44 remaining in the first half of play. Comets ball. Cougars ball.
Cougars ball. The Cougars didn't take advantage of the technical, but they do have the basketball. 137, 25-17 game. Cobb gets it inside, gets it outside to Smalls for the 3, and it's going to be good. Small, that's the first basket of the day, is a 3. 25-20 game right now. 1:26 remaining in the half. Shepard has it. He brings it outside to Watsashak. He gets it back outside to Ross. He's going to go up against Smalls. He's going to shoot the 3. And
long for 3! They're going to call it a 2?
No, it was Ross, number 2. 106, 28-20 is your score. Walton has the basketball. Gets it outside of Smalls. He goes up against 2 different defenders. Throws it away. Shaq with the defensive rebound. He looks to get past half court real quick. Gets it outside to Ross. Shepard's waiting in the wings. 50 seconds remaining. Ross goes up, and it's going to be fouled. That's going to be DeRosa.
That was meaning just long for 3, like a long shot for 3.
Yeah. Good job.
Hey, you.
So David DeRosa is called for the foul.
Good cover, Wesley. 28-20, right. 8-point lead.
He's called for the foul. That's his second, and Ross is going to makes his first. 11 points for Jaquan Ross right now. Opportunity for one more. And make it a 10-point game. Puts it up, and it's going to be good. Largest lead of the night for the Clayton Comets is by 10. 47 seconds remaining in the half. Full court press by Shepard and Watsashak. Walton gets past them and gets it in over to Smalls. Back outside to Cobb. Picked up by Shepard. Good defense to get him back outside. Over to Lucas. He keeps it right, goes inside, gets past, there's DeRosa. And gets it outside of Small for the quick 3. It's off the front of the rim. And DeRosa with the offensive rebound, a spin move, puts it up, and it's good. Rosa's first basket today. Good move to save the basket. He was awarded with the points there. 30-22 is your score here in the first. 14 seconds remaining in the first half. And it looks like Elijah Shepard wants the last play. 9 seconds. Nope, he gets it over to Long. Over to Ross now. He goes up against A.J. Smalls. Spin move, puts it up, and it's going to be fouled. No, it's an offensive foul. They're going to go a foul on Jaquan Ross. That's going to be his second.
I don't know
That's
if I agree
two.
with that one.
No,
Wow.
well, it was a charge move. The guy didn't move his feet. So, I mean, I agree with it. I hated that it was 0.5 seconds remaining. A.J. Smalls puts it up, and, oh, my goodness, almost goes in. And that's two.
What are you talking about? It bounced off the
Yeah,
backboard.
Had an opportunity to hit the backboard to bounce in. Anyway, it's a 30-22 game. What I saw, the end of the first quarter and the end of the second quarter, there was two fouls by the Comets to stop the clock and give the ball over. Yes, it was only 0.5, so you had to make a great shot. But you can't make those kind of plays if you're Clayton. You're a better team than what those fouls indicate what you're doing. But 30-22 game, it was the largest lead, was by 10. It is an 8-point game in favor of the Clayton Comets. But Coach Met, what do you in the locker room? You're Coach Medlin. What would you say to your players? Again, you got the lead, but what do you think they can do different?
I'd say box out. I'd say box out and make your free throw shots because they're really struggling on the free throw line. And other than that, I really can't see anything differently the way they're playing. They're doing really, really good here.
Better defense, better shooting. They're bringing the ball inside, which is fantastic. So that's the difference, what we needed to see. You go up against bigger guys, bigger athletes, 6'6", 6'4". I mean, you look at on the Comet side of the ball, there's a 6'3", maybe a 6'4". Sanders might be pushing 6'4", and so they're doing a great job of keeping the inside presence from the big guys and DeRosa and Stowling. We haven't seen Stowling since the first half or in the first quarter, so it's going to be it's going to be interesting moving forward in the second half.
For sure, it is. The Carolina Security Consultants halftime report. It is 30-22, an 8-point lead. Clayton has on the road. They're at 10-2 on the season right now. 4-8 for Wake Forest, for Todd Seymour and the Cougars. And Trey, again, as we said, this is the last non-conference game before they start playing in the Greater News 3A. And down the stretch, those last 10 games, you got to do well because they're conference.
Well, yeah, these are kind of the warm-up, games for if you're a Clayton going into the conference game, because technically they don't look at your out unless they're big-time wins. They don't look at the out-conference matchups. They only look to see what we have a great conference in Greater News 3A. So we're in a prime position to do something special in the second half and in the conference, moving into the conference tournament. Not only the regular season, but the conference tournament and into the state playoffs. So we're in a prime position to do something special. Again, looking to go 11-2 on the season. A great start to the season. And again, the Cougars came out fighting. They're a 4-0 team. They're a good team. They're looking to go either 5-8. If they lose, they go 4-9. They are a 4A program. So they have the bigs, they have the shooters, they have the speed. But Comets are doing a great job be able to control that just a little bit, which is good to see, because you can go out 8-0 and all of a sudden you can kind of take a step back. It's like, oh crap, what am I supposed to be doing?
Right.
Well, we saw Coach Medlin had his team prepared, and you don't want to go down 8-0, but they stay calm, they stay cool, and they stay collected. I love that term because that's exactly what happened.
And it all starts this Friday night, January the 10th, on the road at South Johnston High School in Four Oaks, North Carolina, the Comets and the Trojans. That'll be one of the opening games of the Greater News 3A Conference for their quest of a championship in the Greater News 3A Division. Then you have on the 14th on the road against the Cleveland Rams. Clayton will then be at home against East Wake. The Warriors will visit Clayton at Jeff Adams Gymnasium on January the 17th. CRN will have coverage of that game video cast on our CRN Facebook page like we did earlier in the year, or last year actually. By the way, it's 2020. Hello.
Yeah.
And then we have another game scheduled to be announced on the 18th. Smithfield-Selma on the road on the 24th. West Johnston on the 28th at Clayton. South Johnston on January 31st at Clayton. Then you have East Wake. Clayton's final home stands are the 7th of February, the 11th of February against Cleveland and Smithfield, and the final game in the regular season on the road against the West Johnston Wildcats on February the 13th. And that is a Thursday.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm looking forward not only this game, but moving forward, and we're going to have some great matchups moving forward into the conference because we know what happens in the conference. These teams have seen each other, forever and a day, should you say. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do. And there's so much. You see what they're doing on the outside of the conference. We see that. But we got some good matchups. And, Cleveland's a good program. South Johnston's a good program. Cardinal Holders. We have some great teams, and I'm missing out a few different ones. But I'm looking forward to see what they can do going inside the conference. We have the pieces to do something. Are they going to take advantage of that? We've seen over the years where we want them to be better than what they were. But this year, and that sounds terrible, but this year, they look like that team that we always expected them to do. Teams that Coach Medlin has always had. Going back in our days, what we like to say heydays, we are so used to them being there at the end. And last year was just kind of a hiccup. And there are some pieces, and you mentioned before, they weren't moving the ball very well. But this year, not to kind of look back on the last year or whatnot too much, but this year you bring in a few pieces. Elijah Sanders is right there. He's been a huge difference maker for this program. B.J. Freeman is doing his thing. Ross has stepped up. He's a better player than he was last year. It's a fun game. I've enjoyed getting to know not only the new players but the returning players as well.
30-22, 8-point lead Clayton has over the Wake Forest Cougars. Final radio timeout for the halftime. It is presented by Carolina Security Consultants. We'll be back with the third period action in a moment. From Wake Forest High School, this is CRN, the Community Radio Network, the voice of the Comets.
Carolina Security Consultants is your residential security consultants leader. Our security assessment is custom tailored for each project. Give Danny a call, 336-312-5326. Make sure to tell them 3 and Out sent you.
Coming soon, the new wave of hydration and energy drink HIQ. This new product is all natural with no caffeine and gives you a major boost of hydration and energy. No twitching effect or crashing like the old energy drinks. You can visit our website at www.liquidhiq.com or Twitter at HiQ2015 to learn more about this amazing energy drink. What is your level?
Live your life and just let go. If you try, then you will know.
I'm a student athlete, which means I'm still learning.
I'm still growing.
I'm getting important lessons about perseverance, teamwork,
determination, respect, and dedication through playing sports at my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach, in a few years,
I'll probably forget a lot of the details, but I won't forget the lessons I learned.
From the way you act towards my teammates,
coaches, referees, and other fans.
What kind of lesson do you want me to learn? I'm watching.
Sportsmanship, together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
This is CRN, the Community Radio Network, the voice of the community, the voice of anything sports, and proud to be the voice of the Comets. Follow us at crnsports.org. Now let's get back to the broadcast coverage on CRN.
Welcome back to CRN coverage of high school basketball. It's the Comets and the Cougars here at Wake Forest High School. Trey Snyde, Wesley Outland alongside. Trey, top of the board, high scores, low scores, foul trouble. As we get ready for the second half, what's the first half tell of the tape?
Well, the biggest what we see, Ross, who started the game because Rush is out of the ball game tonight. So Ross came in and started. He's leading all Clayton with 13 points so far in the first half. And so then you bring in Shakir Howard-Chack with 6 points, and then Elijah Sander has 5 points, and B.J. Freeman with only 2. But the tail of the tape for B.J. Freeman, I'm not worried about the points. I'm seeing what he's doing different or defensive-wise and being on the board. for the Clayton Comets. He's playing a big roll down low, and that's so good.